Do you ever feel like you can't move forward no matter how hard you try? But what if the reason isn't your situation but the one thing you're missing inside? We look into the timeless knowledge of Miyamoto Musashi in this video to find the one thing that will always keep you going, no matter what life throws at you. Lesson 1. Clarity. How can you get where you want to go if you don't know where you're going? Clear thinking is the key to moving forward. You'll just float without it. Even if you work hard, stay busy, and look for chances, it won't help if you don't know what you want and why you want it. See what you can't see with your eyes, Miyamoto Musashi wrote. He meant this to say that true vision doesn't just come from seeing. It comes from having understanding. To improve, you need to learn to ask yourself, what do I really want? Why do I need it? What am I ready to give up to get it? Musashi never went into battle without a clear goal in mind. He did not aimlessly swing his sword in the hopes of hitting something. He was clear because he had a deep understanding of what his job as a fighter was. He knew what his life was all about and who he was. He moved very precisely because of that. Being aware of yourself is the first step to understanding in your own life. Take some time to think. Take out the noise. Break away from other people's views, the world's distractions, and the expectations you've taken on without realizing it. What really means to you? Not what sounds good or what looks good on social media, but what makes you feel alive. Note it down. Explain it. Make it happen. It's easier to make decisions once you understand everything. Discipline is easier to handle. You give up on things that aren't helping you reach your bigger goals. You no longer compare yourself to other people because you are on your own road. Being clear isn't just a nice thought. It's a weapon. Musashi dealt with it that way. During battle, he watched his target, studied the ground, and honed his aim. You have to do the same things in life. Pay attention to your thoughts, research your surroundings, and improve your eyes. You will lose your strength if you don't have clarity. It will make your power stronger. Lesson 2. Momentum. Musashi's powerful concept of no hesitation can be used in all areas of life, even when learning how to use a sword. A warrior's life could be lost with just a moment of hesitation, so he wrote, "In all things, no hesitation." This idea is not just true for swordsmanship, it's true for everything in life. Things move quickly because momentum makes its own power. The first step is the hardest, then the second and third are even easy. Momentum doesn't care how fast you go, it only cares that you keep going. Musashi's success wasn't due to one great act, but to many small decisions that were made over and over again. Start where you are and don't think about how far you still need to go. Every day, no matter how small, make the bold move, do the right thing, and take the next step. Every small action builds trust because it shows the brain that the person is able to do it. Musashi's principle stresses the value of movement, even if it means falling or getting hit, because it keeps things alive and stops them from dying. Lesson 3. Focus. You can focus even when there is a lot going on around you. There are a lot of things that can take our attention these days. We are constantly being pulled in 1,000 different ways by alerts, temptations, comparisons, and fears. Musashi, on the other hand, said that if you split your attention, your power goes down. He said, "To be fixed is to die, and to be fluid is to live." But don't think that fluidity means there is no purpose. Musashi wasn't spread out. He was flexible. He paid attention to his opponent, changed his plan, and stayed alert, but he never lost sight of his goal, to win. To really focus, you have to get rid of everything that isn't helping you reach your goal. That means turning down things, even good ones, that take your attention away from the great. It means putting a few people ahead of a lot of people. It means getting closer so you can see more deeply instead of farther away. Focusing brings all of your energy together. And energy that is focused is strong. Think about what makes sunshine different from a laser. They both come from light. One, though, keeps you warm while the other can cut through steel. But listen, focus was what Musashi did for all of his life. He worked hard to improve his mind, his sword skills, and his tactics. He didn't follow every trend or go down more than one road. He picked one road and went all the way down it. You need to find that road in your own way. What do you really want to get good at? What's most important to you? What are the things that are getting in the way of your goals? Figure them out. Get rid of them. Then make habits and routines that help you stay on track. Focus is not a skill, it's a way of life. Like a muscle, it needs to be worked out. That you won't be great. You will lose focus. When you focus on your goal again and again, though, it gets stronger. Make good use of your mornings. Keep your time safe. Keep your eyes on your goal, work hard and rest carefully. The way is in training, Musashi said. Plus, you train your attention every day. A promise to yourself every day to protect your mind, stay true to your purpose, and work hard to reach your goals. Lesson 4. Resilience. You're going to fall. You'll fail. You will be checked out. But someone who never falls is not really a fighter. The one who always gets up. Being resilient means being able to keep going even when you want to give up. And Miyamoto Musashi was the best person to show this. People turned him down, hurt him, and told him he was wrong, but he never stopped. He kept going forward, getting better and better like a blade in fire. You must know that there are multiple ways to reach the peak of the mountain, Musashi wrote. In other words, you don't turn around when the road is stopped. You find a different way. You change. You keep going. Having problems makes you stronger. It is built by going through hard times and deciding to get stronger instead of giving up. Your mission is put to the test every time you fail. Every problem you face is a chance to get better. Lack of strength isn't why most people give up. They never learned how to stay strong when the storm comes. You need to train your mind to last. Not because you want to hurt, but because you want to be stronger because of it. If you let it, every hard time can make you stronger. There were many times when Musashi was outnumbered, outmatched, or otherwise at a disadvantage in a fight. He never gave up, though. His secret tool was how tough he was mentally. He got ready for hard times. It made him happy. He got ready for it. You can do the same thing. When something bad happens, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What good does this do for me? What's the smallest thing I can do next? Being resilient doesn't mean not having any feelings. It has to do with being determined. It means focusing on your goals more than your pain. It means remembering why you started and not giving up until you're done. You're better than you believe. And each problem you solve will be another chance to show yourself that you can do it. Let your toughness be your armor. It will keep you safe when everything else fails and push you forward through any storm. Lesson 5. Accountability. Being accountable means taking full responsibility for what you do, the choices you make, and the outcomes. It means telling yourself, I am responsible for where I am and where I will go next. This was at the heart of Miyamoto Musashi. No one else was to blame. He didn't blame anyone or offer an explanation. You must not be influenced by the enemy, he wrote. Get in charge of yourself. He had a simple idea. To be in charge of your life, you had to be in charge of yourself first. And that starts with being responsible. In order to be responsible, you must first be honest with yourself. It means being honest about the times you've failed, messed up, or given into fear or laziness. Not out of shame, but because it's the truth. Because you can only change where you're going if you are aware of where you are. Many people don't move forward because they wait for someone else to make things better. They blame the past, their mom and dad, the government, how things are, their partner, their boss. But blaming takes away your power. It takes away your power. You can't move forward if you give up your power. That's not how Musashi lived. He was in charge of every part of his life. He had more expectations of himself. He didn't run away when he lost a fight or did something wrong. He looked into it, what I learned from it, and came back stronger. That's strong power. It can look different in different parts of your life. It could mean making goals every day and being honest about them every day. You might need to find someone you can trust who will keep your word. It could mean writing down your progress or keeping track of your habits. It could mean telling yourself when you mess up. But responsibility is really just a choice. A choice to stop telling yourself lies. A choice to stop giving other people control of your life. A choice to get your power back. Do nothing that is useless, Musashi wrote. Sorry aren't helpful. It doesn't help to complain. It doesn't help to blame others. You can only move forward by taking action, aligned, honest, and committed action. Lesson 6. Passion. The thing that gives your goal life is passion. What keeps you going on the trip is what makes it worth it. You can't be stopped when you're connected to something important, when your heart is in it. Miyamoto Musashi was more than just a warrior. He was also an author, an artist, a calligrapher, and a thinker. He went the way, which was a way to be good at everything, not just swordsmanship. He was able to keep going even when the road was hard, lonely, or uncertain because he was so driven to get better, be wise, and tell the truth. The goal of today's training is to defeat yesterday's understanding, Musashi said one time. That is love. Not just feelings, but a strong drive to improve. A desire to get better. A fire that doesn't go out. Passion and short-term drive are often mixed up. They believe it means always being happy. But real love goes deeper. It was a vow. It's what makes you move even when you're tired. There is no one around to see. Even if things move slowly. Look inside yourself to find your interest. What makes you live? What do you feel called to learn, make, construct, or discover? What makes you feel alive? Do not think it will be simple. Musashi had to deal with being alone, being uncomfortable, and always being challenged on his road. He picked it, though, because it was important to him. That is the strength of love. In this way, struggle has meaning. It gives pain a reason to happen. Protect your interest once you find it. Give it food. Put things around you that will remind you why you started. Set up habits and rituals that help you stay connected to your goal. The most important thing is to let your fire burn through the doubt, fear, and urge to give up. Musashi's life shows us that love isn't just about being excited. It has to do with dedication. It's about being so committed to your path that you can't even think about giving up. If you really want something, you can get it done no matter what. You'll have a plan when you wake up. You are going to work hard. And by setting a good example, you'll inspire others.